Hello and welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into one of the biggest changes in how we get information, maybe ever. We're moving from a world of typing short phrases into a box to a world where we just ask. AI is teaching our devices to actually listen, and believe me, it is changing everything.
Just think about it for a second. The last time you needed an answer, did you type it out, or did you ask your smart speaker, your car, or the assistant on your phone? You know, that idea of just talking to our tech used to feel like science fiction. But for millions of us, it's not the future anymore. It's just Tuesday.
And when I say millions, well, I should really say billions. Take a look at this number, 8.4 billion. That's how many digital voice assistants are expected to be out there by the end of 2025. To put that in perspective, that's more voice assistants than people on planet Earth.
This chart really shows you the scale of that explosion. I mean, look at this. The number of active voice assistants literally doubled in just 5 years. We went from 4.2 billion in 2020 to a projected 8.4 billion. This isn't just some slow, creeping trend. It's a rocket ship. This tech is getting woven into our lives so deeply that many of us have multiple assistants.
So, what does this all mean? Well, it brings us to our first huge point. What we're seeing here isn't just about a new gadget. It's a genuine, fundamental shift in how we behave. This isn't some fad that's going to fade out. The data shows it's now a completely established way that people interact with technology.
So just how widespread is it? Well, right now, about 20.5% of the entire world's population is using voice search. And if we zoom in on mobile devices, which is how most of us get online, right, that number jumps to over a quarter. 27% of us are using our voice. This thing has officially gone from a niche feature to a mainstream utility.
Okay, so why is this all happening right now? Well, it's pretty much a perfect storm. For one, the AI that powers these things has gotten unbelievably good at understanding how we actually talk. And at the same time, we've got more smart devices around us than ever. But honestly, the biggest driver? It's just sheer convenience. Talking is way faster than typing, it's hands-free, and the results feel so personalized, it's like having a real assistant.
And this right here, this leads us to the absolute heart of the whole transformation. It's not just that we're using our voices, it's that using our voices completely changes how we ask for things. We're moving away from those choppy, broken keywords, and we're moving towards full, natural questions.
And this comparison, it shows the difference perfectly. On the left, you've got the classic typed search, best pizza near me. It's short, it's efficient, it's almost like code. But look at the voice search on the right. What's the best pizza place that's open now near me? It's a full sentence. It's exactly how you'd ask a friend.
And we're not talking about a small difference here. Get this, the average voice search is 29 words long. Just let that sink in for a second. We've gone from trying to rank for 2 or 3 keywords to needing to understand and answer these complex, long, multi-part questions. It completely flips the game on its head.
The magic behind all of this is something called conversational AI. And this isn't just about a computer recognizing words. No, it's about understanding what you mean, the intent and the context. It's what lets your device know that when you ask for the best pizza place, you also want to know the reviews, the hours, and the location, all without you having to spell it out. It's what turns a database into a dialogue.
So, if search is now a conversation, the big question is, how do you make sure you're part of that conversation? How do businesses or creators, or really anyone with a website, become the answer that a voice assistant decides to read out loud? Well, that's what we're getting into next.
It really boils down to 3 key things. First, you have to target the actual questions people are asking. Second, your content needs to sound more conversational to match how people talk. And third, and this one is huge, since so many voice searches are local, you absolutely have to master local SEO. So, to nail that first point about targeting questions, the approach is almost like being a journalist. Your content needs to be built to give really clear, direct answers to those basic questions: who, what, where, when, why, and how. When somebody asks a question, your goal is to be the best, most direct answer they can find.
And remember that third strategy, local search? Here's why it's so critical. This number, 55%,
That's the percentage of people who use voice search specifically to find local businesses. They're asking for directions, hours, recommendations for places near me. It's a massive, critical chunk of all search traffic.
So how do you capture that local traffic? It really starts with the basics. Keeping your business name, address, and phone number, what we call your NAP, exactly the same everywhere it appears online. Consistency is key. From there, you want to naturally weave in location-specific words and phrases, and really encourage customer reviews, because both of those things build major trust with the AI.
This all brings us to our final takeaway. For decades, the main goal of being online was to get seen at the top of a search page. But in this new world, that goal is changing. The new peak, the new top of the mountain for digital visibility is to be heard.
At the end of the day, this is the single most important thing to remember. Search isn't just a text box anymore. It's a dialogue between a person and an AI. And in that dialogue, the winners are going to be the ones who provide the clearest, most direct, and most genuinely helpful answers to the questions people are asking every single day.
So, we'll leave you with this final thought. In a future where finding things is a conversation, winning isn't about stuffing in the right keywords. It's going to be about having the most trustworthy, the most helpful, and the most compelling answers. The only question left is, who's going to provide them? Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.